Good morning, class 12th. Today we are going to learn about haloalkanes. According to the revised syllabus of class 12th, this is the first lesson of organic chemistry. Let's see some introduction about haloalkanes. The haloalkanes are a group of chemical compounds derived from alkanes containing one or more halogens. Haloalkanes are also known as halogenoalkanes or alkyl halides. Now, what do you mean by alkanes? Alkanes are organic compound of carbon and hydrogen. Haloalkanes or alkyl halide are the compounds which have the general formula RX, where R is an alkyl group and X is a halogen such as fluoro, chloro, bromo or iodo. For example, methyl bromide and ethyl chloride. Let's understand it with some more examples. CH3, Cl. So, the name of this compound is methyl chloride and the IUPAC name of this compound is 1-chloromethane. Now let's see a second example. C2H5Cl. So the common name of this compound is ethyl chloride and the IUPAC name of this compound is 1-chloroethane. So here only one carbon, and that's why we call it methane as meth, and here two molecules of carbon are there, so that's why we call it ethane, means eth, meth propbutpent. I hope that you all know the numbering of carbon atoms. Let's see one more thing. If CH3, CH, Cl, CH3, if this structure forms isopropyl chloride and the IUPAC name of this compound is 2-chloropropane. So how can we call it 2-chloropropane? Because here you all can see first carbon, second carbon and third carbon, and chloride is attached with second carbon. That's why the name of this compound will be 2-chloropropane, meth, eth, prop, 2-chloropropane. Now can you guess the structure? Can you guess the name, common name and IUPAC name of this compound? Like S3C, CH3, CH, CH3, and bromo is attached with the second carbon. This is first carbon, this is second carbon, and this is third carbon. Can you guess the name of this compound? So, the IUPAC name of this compound will be 2-bromopropane, because bromine or bromo is attached to the second carbon and they are mate 8th prop. So they are propane. So the name of this compound will be 2-bromopropane. Is that clear? Now let's see some properties of haloalkanes. Alkyl halides are colorless when pure except bromide alkanes and iodide alkanes. So, alkyl halides are colorless when pure. However, bromides and iodides develop color exposed to light. Is that clear? Now next, many volatile halogen compounds have sweet smell. What do you mean by volatile? Any substance which can easily evaporate at normal temperature is known as volatile substance. Now next, lower members of haloalkanes are gases at room temperature, while higher members of haloalkanes are liquid and solid. So, lower members of haloalkanes such as methyl, bromide, methyl chloride and methyl iodide are gases at room temperature, while higher members of haloalkanes such as C2H5Cl means ethyl chloride and C3H9Br means propyl bromide. So these are higher members of haloalkanes and hence are liquid and solid. Now next, bromo, iodo and polychloro derivatives of hydrocarbons are heavier than water. The density increases in number of carbon atoms, halogen atoms and atomic mass of the halogen atoms. Okay. What do you mean by density? How much of the molecules in a substance is dense with each other and how much is filled. This measurement is called density. So, bromo, iodo and polychloro derivatives of hydrocarbon have higher density and that's why they are heavier than water. The density increases in number of carbon atom means the carbon chain of compound. Halogen atoms means the number of halogen in a compound and atomic mass of the halogen atoms. So, because of these three conditions, density increases in a haloalkane compound. Now next, the haloalkanes are only very slightly soluble in water. In order for a haloalkanes to dissolve in water, energy is required to overcome the attraction between the haloalkanes molecules and break the halogen bonds between water molecules. So, we have understood that haloalkanes are less soluble in water, but if we give some amount of heat or energy to haloalkanes, then haloalkanes can be dissolved in water. Now, what do you mean by halogen bonds? It should be hydrogen bonds. So, what do you mean by hydrogen bond? It is a bond in which hydrogen atom is bonded with any electronegative atom such as oxygen, nitrogen or any halogen. Now, what do you mean by electronegative atom? A atom which can attract electrons toward itself. Now, next, uses of haloalkanes. These organic compounds can dissolve non-polar compounds and are therefore used as solvent. What do you mean by non-polar compounds? Do you know HCl? HCl is a hydrochloric acid. We all are familiar with hydrochloric acid. So, in non-polar compounds, electronegativities of two atoms are equal. Now, what do you mean by solvent? Solvent, a substance which is able to dissolve other substances. Now, next, they are used to prepare medicines such as chloroquine, which is a very useful in the treatment of malaria. So, from haloalkanes we can prepare chloroquine, which is a medicine, and by chloroquine we can treat malaria, and malaria is a disease which is caused by mosquitoes. Haloalkanes are used in semiconductor device fabrication. Semiconductor device fabrication, it is the process of manufacture semiconductor devices. Now, what do you mean by semiconductor? Semiconductor has conductivity between conductors and non-conductors or insulator. So, student, that's all for today. Thank you, class.